Alright, so this video was definitely not planned for today. I've been trying to catch up with other anime series so I can have more discussions for you guys, but I wanted to chime in on this discussion because I seen a video yesterday, I believe, by NBA about Super Saiyan Green. And I believe the day before that I seen one by Expert Games talking about Super Saiyan Green. Now, both of them had different mindsets when it came to Super Saiyan Green. Expert Games had a theory of why it can be the next evolution of power. NBA, on the other hand, feels like it's a trash idea. But I understand both sides. I get why Expert Games feel that this may be the next evolution of power because Dragon Ball Super is now in a fan service age of nothing but recolored transformations. And on the other hand, I get NBA's point where he feels as though it's a bad idea for the franchise. And by the way, I'm going to link both of their videos in the description below. Hopefully I remember. But by the title of this video, you guys already know what's my stance on this, and I'm going to explain why. Now, if you've been following my channel since the beginning, it hasn't been that long ago, but you guys already know how I feel about transformations. Now, I don't hate transformations, I'm a fan of them, but only if it makes sense, only if it works for the narrative of the story. Now, for Super Saiyan Green, the legendary form, I think it's a dope transformation. This is one of the best transformations in my opinion. You know, Kale has it, Broly has it, but that is it. Those are the only people that should have it because it makes the form unique. Now, in the Dragon Ball Super Broly film, when Vegeta went Super Saiyan, for a brief moment his hair was fully green. And I remember when I watched it in the theaters, everybody went insane about it. Then when Goku was about to transform into Super Saiyan Blue, you seen Ultra Instinct for a brief moment, his hair went white. But the odd thing was, his aura was green. And I remember seeing that a lot of people made videos about this new transformation that's going to happen in Dragon Ball Super is going to be the new evolution of power. And I truly believe that it was just an animation tease. I believe the animators were just teasing the fans, but not showing that this is going to happen. I think it was just a play on the animation. But to go back to why this should not be the next evolution of power is because, for one, Goku doesn't need it because he now can tap into Ultra Instinct. We already know that at the end of Dragon Ball Super, he doesn't know how anymore, but we know that it's going to happen again. Vegeta, on the other hand, already has a new evolution of power, and that is Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. No pun intended, but that's the actual name. And even though I'm not too big on the Super Saiyan Blue Evolution form that Vegeta has, I think it's a cool design, but I feel like it could have been more. It's just another recolor. But Goku and Vegeta having the legendary Super Saiyan form, the green hair, it will be out of character for them, and not only that, it would not look right. That green hair on Vegeta and Goku wouldn't look right at all, and they are not the legendary Super Saiyans. Broly is, and Kale is the legendary Super Saiyan of Universe 6, since Broly and Kale are pretty much the same, just different universes, characters of each other. Now, Expert Games brought up a good point, saying that he believes that this is the primal form, tap into their primal Saiyan DNA, and that is why when Broly was in his Akari form, you know, with the one with the yellow eyes and black hair, his aura was all the way green. But I don't think that's the case. I believe the primal form still to this day is still the Ozaru form, but Broly learned how to master it in a form where he doesn't have to be a big ape. He can still use that form and still look humanoid. But when Broly turns green, I believe that it's because he has an abnormal amount of S cells, which Toriyama explained of Saiyans having S cells, and that's the reason why they can go Super Saiyan earlier than someone else. But I believe a legendary Super Saiyan has a normal rate of S cells, which is why when they transform, their mutations look different than other Saiyans. And that's what makes them legendary. You know, Goku was a low-class Saiyan. Vegeta was an elite Saiyan, but they weren't legendary as far as their Saiyan class, even though they're both legendary now if we just take away the legendary Super Saiyan facade. But Broly is a different case. I believe he just has a crazy amount of S cells, same with Kale, and that is why Broly gets stronger while in battle, because S cells also correlates with battle power, you know, experience. Even though Broly does not have experience, that is why he didn't really know how to fight, but his amount of S cells was pushing Goku and Vegeta back. Skilled fighters have been training themselves their whole life. The only evolution of power I can see happening that Vegeta and Goku can learn that Broly has learned is the Akari form, because it's in their DNA. Every single Saiyan can become a grade ape only if they had their tails. But Broly learned how to go in that grade ape stage without using his tail. I believe that Goku and Vegeta, that is something they can learn, but the legendary Super Saiyan form, I don't think that is something that you can just learn. I feel like that is a gift to you, passed down through generations or a genetic trait. And we know that all Saiyans are not made equal. So Goku and Vegeta, I believe that is something they can never learn to tap into a legendary Super Saiyan form. And by the story itself, I believe that Super Saiyan Green shouldn't happen because we get too many transformations that are just recolor. We need something different and unique. I'm all for transformations only if they are unique and not recolor. But Super Saiyan Green would be nothing but a recolor. That is why I believe Super Saiyan Green shouldn't be the next evolution of power. So yeah, that is my thoughts on that. This video went longer than I thought, but that is my thoughts on Super Saiyan Green. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash the like button for me, and if you're new to this channel, subscribe for more content, and I'm out.